Welcome back to the Final Fantasy XII playthrough, and today we'll be taking on the Rouge Tomato at the Ester Sands. The Ester Sands is your pretty basic area. I mean, it's filled with level 1 wolves. It's filled with your basic cactus monsters. It's a pretty great place to level up at the beginning of the game, especially since Rex started off as a level 3 character. And you, being Vaughn, are only a weako level 1 character. Also, there's a fucking T-Rex! Hi! Yeah, that's the wild saurian. It just kind of wanders around the place. It's level 40, and it can kill you in one hit if you're not careful. But it pretty much introduces a new type of enemy in the game. Not just the little cutie cactus monsters, but you probably noticed the green health bar above the creatures. Basically, that means the monster is neutral. They won't try to attack you unless you hit them first, and that's pretty much what the wild saurian is. As long as you don't attack it, it won't kill you instantly. Of course, as you would expect, monsters with red hit bars, yeah, that's what I meant, will fight you instantly as soon as you come across them. The wolves and the cactus monsters aren't really a huge threat. I mean, they're not going to kill you in one hit instantly, but it's a great place to just level up, get some basic EXP, some easy LPs, and of course, like I mentioned, since we're not Rex anymore, we don't have that awesome magic. Instead, we just have the ability to steal. And here on this hill, you'll find the Rouge Tomato you've been looking for. It kind of looks like the missing Nateria monster from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I summoned Nateria Rouge Tomato in attack mode! But yeah, this thing won't appear here on this hill unless you talk to Tamaj about the mark. Just like any other mark, it won't appear until after you talk to the person. And once HP has been cut halfway, it'll drop down there. Which looks like you should probably be able to jump down there, but the game decides no. So you gotta walk out, you gotta go around, and you gotta go kill the thing. You can avoid wolves if you're careful. You can avoid a lot of enemies, but remember, that's EXP you're not going to be able to get. Alright, round 2 to take on this Rouge Tomato. And in terms of the fight, it's really not that hard. It'll attack you, it'll try to use moves like Ram. There is one move, though, here, that's Flame Breath, which will do quite a bit of damage if you're not careful. Other than that, this fight is pretty easy. It's just an introduction to marks, but marks start out pretty easy like this, but as you go further down the list, they'll become stronger, they'll become harder to find, and they'll become harder to fight, but you'll get better rewards. And you probably noticed at the beginning when I fought a wolf, it had a little bag in it, but I didn't get any EX gil or anything like that. You see, instead of getting gil from enemies, you'll be lucky if you get a little bag filled with a useless trinket. You sell that to people in the shops, and that's how you make your money. And here Vaughn finds some flowers. I think Aerith might have let those.
This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
Yep, we're done here. Well, see you guys later. Bye. Alright, I'm not done yet. I still have quite a few ways to go. But yeah, the marks is probably one of the most interesting subquests you can do in the entire game. When you take on harder marks, you'll be able to get some pretty sweet equipment, and you'll be able to make a lot of money. Of course, fighting wolves doesn't really give you much EXP at the beginning, and once you kill... The way the chain works is that it increases your chances of getting a rare item from an enemy, you know, something that you can sell for a higher value. But you can only have your chain go up higher when you kill an enemy of the same type. Like, for example, if you kill a cactus monster, you have to kill another cactus monster for the chain to go up even higher. When you kill enough cactus monsters, you'll have a higher chance of getting items from them when they die. But if you kill something else, like a wolf, that chain will break, and you'll have to do it all over again. It's pretty interesting, and a really good way for you to basically plan out exactly how you're going to fight some of these enemies, and how you're going to get EXP. Especially when you take into consideration the cactuses who don't attack you unless you attack them first. You can easily just move around them and fight the wolves. You get pretty good chain going up so you can get some gil. It seems the gates are closed. Let's see if Tails has anything to say about this. And yet somehow I can't help but feel this is all my fault.
This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Well, that's an interesting
Open the
chocobo.
gate.
That's a lot of chocobos.
Out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one.
Tens of thousands of gil for a purebred chocobo. I can't help but feel like that's a waste.
Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
Aw, snap! Good one, Nigel! Yeah, and maybe next time I'll say I had sexual relations with your mother last night. Oh, I'm so terribly British.
That does it.
Oh, a fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken.
I have no idea what that is. I think John DiMaggio might already be drunk.
Yes, different style means different bouquet too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, it may lack
Dalmascan Barrow's wine. Kinda curious as to how that tastes.
A certain strength of character. It's not bad really once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs?
Can't help but feel like it'll poison me if I try to drink it.
Of course.
You let these carts through and closest gate is ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Ah, Nigel, you always know what to say, eh, what?
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Otherwise it might have ended in like some kind of weirdo fist fight where you pretty much get your ass handed to you.
Ah, the ceremony will be starting soon. I best be hurrying.
So yeah, if you haven't been paying attention, the Archadien Council for Rabanasta is going to be coming, and that's basically what all the setup is for about. And who is this council, you may be wondering? Well, just give it a few seconds, because we've changed into full motion video view! Oh! No expense paid. And here is our consul, Vane Solidor, son to the Emperor of Arcadia, and he's definitely not a villain. Do you think the bat wings on my armor makes me look like a vampire? I don't think so. The hell are those? Some pretty thick wristbands if you ask me. You guys understand what we're doing here?
Order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor.
I mean, with a name like Vane, you can't help but think, yeah, this guy's probably evil.
Your Excellency.
He's probably going up to bite the neck of a random villager just so he can suck his blood. I mean, he already looks like a character out of Darkstalkers. Then again, he's not sparkling in sunlight, so he can't be a vampire.
With hatred you look upon the Empire.
Generic random insult! Good one, Chuck.
But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people.
Consul, one question. Wasn't it you who kind of came in and said, hey, everything is ours? I mean, where was our consent?
Even now, he remains among you.
Also, weren't you the ones who planned on killing the king to begin with? I mean, what the fuck?
Of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire.
What peace? You're the ones who came here! Ugh. What's the point of beating a dead horse?
Stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows.
So this is pretty much the diplomatic way of saying, shut the hell up.
Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the
Yeah, Lady Ash, who tragically committed suicide off screen. Oh, what a terrible fate.
To their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Did you get any of that? No, just applaud wildly. Yay! Yay! I don't get it. I want to thank you for watching, and next time we'll do more stuff. See you later.